Well, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
What we're going to show you today is our kids went with us to a museum. We actually went for Anna.
Some of our kids.
Some of our kids. And Amy and her daughters.
Right.
So we actually went to a museum where they were showing animation.
Right.
100 years history of animation.
That's correct.
And then we went down and had pizza.
Right, on the Riverwalk.
On the Riverwalk. And this is a little bit long, but some of you are going to really enjoy this because we went through and took a lot of pictures of animation. So if you're into animation, into that kind of artwork and a little bit of history, I think you'll enjoy this. It's not really edited. It's just kind of like I shot it. So hope you enjoy it. If not, we'll be posting again real soon.
We'll be posting some other stuff more, that has to do with bus building and all that stuff soon. But some of you might enjoy this because this is really interesting if you're into animated films at all.
Yeah.
Or comics. It is well worth the time.
Yeah, it was very great.
Yeah.
So, here you go. Well, here we are.
Yes, at
our
the drive-in
annual drive-in theater trip. Isn't it exciting?
It's so fun.
So Chris was going to come tonight, but he had to wait on a phone call.
Oh no.
He's never been to a drive-in.
What? It's a bummer.
Yeah, so anyway, he was looking forward to it, but sometimes you gotta work.
Yep.
It's just the way it is. So how's my Anna doing?
Great. How are you?
I'm absolutely wonderful.
Good.
And Aspen, she's just been checking her blood sugar over there.
And I'm low, so I just went getting candy.
So she got to go through the candy jar because she was a little low. And if you look, it's kind of a community out here. People bring their chairs, sit in the back of their pickup trucks, in the back of their vans, bring their ice chests, and just the kids come and play and run, and it's just we used to bring our frisbees, didn't we?
Yeah, Eli would play with them.
So there's the big screen, and it's actually it's not nearly as big as our TV because we sit real close to our TV. And there's my Nana in her nice little, cute little outfit she just bought.
Thrift store deal,
And then ask me about nachos.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, here's my girls, and we're all in the bus. And they came and stayed the night with us, and we're so excited about that. So now we're going to the museum. Hello, beautiful.
Museum, because they're doing
back
something
up and let
about.
me look at you. Woo-hoo-hoo! So this is Gertie the Dinosaur, 1914.
1914, that's the first piece
Wow.
in the exhibit. This is the 100-year history. And if you go in this direction, it's in chronological order and it ends up. You can also see Prince Ahmed on YouTube, and just the grace of the movements is incredible.
That's amazing. This is Walter Lance, you know who he is?
Yeah.
Yes.
So if there's any bit of the film buff in you, this is just totally going to captivate you.
This one right here is studying animation.
You will see every phase of animation in this room. It's, in fact, the Miles's collection is about 48,000 pieces. This is just what they selected to best represent the 100 years.
Wow. Amazing.
You'll see a window from Corpse Bride. It was the second window of 6.
Oh, that's so cool.
That one.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's pretty awesome.
Awesome.
Yes, you can take all the pictures you like as long as you don't use a flash.
Awesome. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
And Min said, well, how about this? I give you a 20% cut in the budget, and you remember that we own Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
Oh my.
So Walt Disney learned a valuable lesson very early on in his career. It could have been more costly because he fulfilled his obligation contractually with Mintz and then left, and he took Ub Iwerks with him, who he worked on with for Mickey Mouse. And from that point on, he said, I always made sure I owned every character that he created. Yeah. And so that's when they came up with Mickey Mouse and Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is history.
How his mouth would look for the different letters for Grumpy.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that interesting?
Yes.
Yeah, it's totally Jack Skellington over there. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Who's asking? Oh, right there. Okay. Oh, look at this one. This is so cool, like the layers of it. It's like the colored cells.
Celluloid, yeah. I do celluloid.
Original Betty Boop.
So, Anna. Yes, ma'am. This is Mel Cole. I know. That's the guy who had a horrible personality, but it was incredibly talented. I gotta go through them. The animator of this piece was Mel Call, and Anna just had a total fangirl moment when I told her that.
Drafted into the World War II war effort, halting regular productions. For Roy and Walt to keep the studio doors open and keep producing animation, they made arrangements with the U.S. government to create everything from training films to comedy shorts, drafting their popular anime characters into service. One such comedy short starred Donald and Pete, that this very rare background is from, was when Sergeant Pete finds that Donald Duck and his bunkmates have taken another slave. It's pretty interesting. Stop motion animation.
Mighty Mouse.
That is adorable. Gerald Boing Boing.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Superman's Dilemma, Chapter 11.
This is the layout for the room for Tom and Jerry.
is that was drawn with one continuous line.
That's what I was gonna say.
They never picked up the pen. They never repeated that process again.
Wow.
Dang, that's crazy.
That is so cool.
The Grinch.
But it's a fun little story.
The Grinch.
You hear her telling that? It's cute,
that?
huh? You hear her telling the story about that?
This one?
Uh-huh.
The animators could see from any angle how they would move and what they would look like.
Yeah, like a reference.
Right, and they would have different animators work on a piece, and this helped bring consistency to it. Oh, one thing about Gertie the dinosaur that I love is that Winsor McKay was so precise about the details for his dinosaur that he actually talked to the staff at a New York museum about how the dinosaur would move. He timed his own breathing to get Gertie's breathing correct. And then he had a scene where she's laying down and she stands up, and the staff at the museum said, well, we can't help you with that. We've never seen a dinosaur stand up from laying down. And so he sent a flying lizard through the air in that scene to distract from when she's standing up, in case he didn't get it right. Like anyone would know, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah. Gertie's an amazing story.
They take, go ahead. It's a walking sequence right there.
Right, so they could take his body off and put it on here with whatever facial expression they wanted, and then they could take a picture, move him to the next one, take a picture. Actually, this is another one you can look up on YouTube, Jasper in a Jam.
Yeah.
Jasper gets locked in a pawn shop at night, and at midnight the musical instruments come to life, and he tries to escape, and so it's kind of a fun little movie.
I love that.
That's awesome.
So cute.
So they really have pieces that represent just every stop along the way from the evolution of animation.
That is awesome.
For different parts of our exhibit, and I just did Kubo, and they said the skeleton monster in the film is 16 feet, 400 pounds, the largest stop motion puppet around, and it was built in 2 parts and held together with magnets. It was crazy. And then the sister's costume, the cape had 861 laser etched feathers, each uniquely shaped on there. And Kubo's mother's kimono were 2,000 laser cut pieces, and they were weighted so that it gave the folds and the kimono just the right weight. And then there were 3 versions of the Origami Sailboat, and they made 6 of the sails. And the boat was covered with 250,000 laser cut leaves that took 100 hours to apply. Yeah. And it took 19 months to shoot that sailboat. See, oh my God. All together, the hours that it took to create it, 1,149,015.
That's so much. Like us.
Gonna get every angle.
So we're in the kids museum now. How fun.
You should draw something like amazing and then just leave it here and be like, there goes here. Oh, no, Mom.
Draw it?
Yeah. You draw it, and then you place, you put your thing.
That's what they did, yeah.
Wait, you want to choose any card? Yeah. That hasn't been done. Pick a card and replicate it.
Well, here goes my crowd. I think they're all done with the art museum. Actually, today it was all about animation art, which is kind of cool. And here come my girls. We're in Pueblo, going to the Riverwalk. Here we are at the pizza parlor. On the Riverwalk. Well, this is Make Your Own Pizza Day.
Beautiful, you're like a pizza artist. Have you done this? This reminds me of the video where Aspen's like tapping it, and then I'm like, yeah. Oh, I know how to put on the frosting.
Putting the frosting.
Video of you and your kids. Yeah. We're still kids. Oh yeah. Anna's the adult. Anna's the only one who's the adult. That's true.
Well, I hope you enjoyed spending the day with us. Now we have a few steals you might want to see. And thank you so much for watching. We just are so excited that you're a part of our community and of our friends.